Well, guys, I have made the executive decision to start over in Raid Shadow Legends. It's just more fun this way, you know, if you figure that you're gonna start playing and follow along with the videos. I think it's just more interactive if I also start. So in this video, I'm going to be going over how to get the best start possible, different codes you need to use, and all of that stuff. I kind of covered it in this video before, top 10 tips, a little bit, but I would like to cover it a little bit more. So basically, the first thing you got to do when making a new account to get the best possible start is click a creator link. It does not have to be mine, but it helps me out if you pick mine. Basically, you can see this code right here. This will be in the description of this video too. You just got to click it and it will bring you over to this sort of thing. So username, let's just put in a random thing, destined, obviously. And then we are going to go over here and put in a password, which I'm going to skip through. But basically you just fill this in and it'll bring you to download the game, and you'll start with a free legendary. And at level 15, one of the better epics in the game. Really, really good start. This is incredibly important for your initial progress. Now, after that, it will download Raid on your computer. And then you'll get to something like this, where you'll be able to start playing. If you go to, my library type of thing, you're going to see that Raid Shadow Legends is there. It should auto start once you do this, but if it doesn't, you just got to launch the game. And then we're going to get brought over to the game right here. So you go through the tutorial, which I'll just quickly go through right now. And later on, when you're done like the full tutorial, you'll get your free legendary. And then you'll get the epic, like I said, at about level 15. And to get the best start possible, it's actually pretty important to select the proper starting champion. Because if you look at all of these heroes that you see on the screen, it kind of, the order that you want to pick these guys in is Kale is by far the best, which is this guy right here on my mouse. He has poisons, which no one else has, as well as one of the better wave clearing abilities. The second best one is Aethel, which is a person on the far left. She puts out big version of Weaken, which is really good. It's kind of just extra damage, which is really nice. She has an extra turn on one of her abilities and she increases her attack. And then she has a big wave clear. And that's kind of all that she does. Galek is the worst one. And then Elhain has 2 AoE abilities, but that's kind of all she has going for her. You want to pick Kale. So just trust me on this, basically. And that's the initial stuff that you're going to have to do to get the best start. Now, there are still a couple things, but you're going to have to go through the tutorial to get them. So let me just complete everything and I will be right back. Now, after about a minute or two, pretty damn fast, you could check your mail and boom, we get the free legendary, which is crazy. You should always be looking for these if you're thinking of starting a new account. And then the other thing is, now that it's the 6th anniversary for a little bit, you can also get these, which is crazy. A primal, some free shards, really, really nice. Will help you get to, leveling your first hero. It's pretty good here. There's also a lot of silver. These are all things that you can get right now. And then you can also put in a promo code. Now, the promo code that I recommend you guys do, and I'll make a video going over all the potential promo codes, but basically when you are before level 15, and your account is in its first day of being made, you can put in any promo code for new players, which are usually epics or legendaries. And the one I would recommend is Supreme 6, which is the one that I will be using personally, because it gives you Supreme Galek, which is incredibly strong early game, and you can just claim all the stuff. Supreme Galek is broken. He hits 2 times on his A1. Each hit has a 10% extra chance of inflicting a crit, and each hit has a 40% chance, 60% when fully booked, chance of increasing the duration of any HP burn debuffs on the target by 1 turn. His second ability, the A2, is 4-turn cooldown, 3-turn when fully booked, attacks 4 champs at random, places a 50% increased attack buff on this champion for 3 turns when attacking, and each hit has a 10% chance of inflicting a critical hit, so you don't need to build them with full crit. Each hit also has a 75% chance of instantly activating any HP burn debuffs on the target and decreases the duration of the HP burn debuffs by 1 turn. Fills the champion's turn meter by 30% if 3 or more HP burn debuffs are activated during the attack. That's really strong. And then the best ability is attacks all enemies, has a 10% chance of inflicting a critical hit, You only need to build him with 90%. Has a 75% chance of placing HP burn and block buffs, debuffs for 2 turns. Also places 30% decreased speed on targets whose turn meter is higher than 50%. This is a crazy ability. It's a 3-turn cooldown, 100% when fully booked. He just puts that HP burn out. He detonates that HP burn. He's going to be great for pretty much all content early game. The other unit I would use the most, also he's basically immune to this stuff, and then when it gets afflicted on him, he gets an extra turn and full heal. It's kind of nuts, but basically he's really good. And the other unit that you would pick is Sun Wukong, and Sun Wukong is mostly an arena champion. He's good at other areas, and you can find the promo codes on Hell Hades' website. I recommend checking it out. It's probably the best website for raid. I don't think anything comes close, and you could just check it out. But for the most part, Supreme Galek is the best. So you get all of those rewards just by starting. Now the game does also have some very frequent things where you'll be able to get free legendary champions from just logging in. Usually they're collab based and they're usually pretty good. Recently, there was like an Alice event where you could log in and you could get her after 7 days. Seems like that's over right now. I'm not 100% sure if it'll show up later. She was pretty good, so it would have been better to start a little earlier. But for the most part, I mean, we'll be fine, right? So just a straight up start. Supreme Galek, really good legendary. Bambus 4-leaf, free legendary. He's pretty solid early on, but he definitely is not as good as Galek. And then you will also get Tagore, which I think Tagore is over, I want to say in Orcs. Is he? I can't really tell. Yeah, here. Tagore is really good. You'll get him a little bit later. He has increased defense on his A1 for 2 turns on the ally with the lowest current HP. Attacks all enemies, puts 30% increased speed, which is one of the better buffs in the game on all allies for 2 turns, then heals them 15% of this champion's max HP. This champion's max HP is better than the champion getting heals max HP because you could build him with tons of HP. And then also revives all dead allies with 30% HP and puts a shield buff on all allies, which is really good. Decrease the damage received by allies with 50% HP or less. He's really, really strong. As you can see by the reviews, I mean, they're pretty good. So that's how you get the best start in raid. I will be starting over as well if you want to just follow along as I go through. I'm going to be making more early game content, but I will still make videos on later accounts related to like summoning, or if something relevant happens that I want to make a video on. Stuff like that I will still cover later accounts. But for now, I will be definitely working on this one. So hope to see you guys stick around, or hope this helps in general. And thank you guys so much for watching. That's it for me, Dustin, signing out.